How would a celebrity do behind the wheel of a Formula E car? Formula E is excited to announce the launch of Formula E Evo Sessions, a motorsport first that will give 11 personalities from the worlds of sport, tech, and entertainment the unprecedented opportunity to get behind the wheel of the world's fastest electric race car, the Gen 3 Evo. So they've announced 6 people, being Brooklyn Beckham, Sergio Agüero, I'm probably butchering that, and I apologize if I butcher any of these names, Cleo Abram, Lucien Laviscount, Emelia Hartford, and Vinnie Hacker. So let's have a look at who they are and what they bring to the table here exactly. Brooklyn Beckham is the eldest son of famous footballer David Beckham. He has a significant presence on social media, where he shares aspects of his life, including his hobbies, family, and career. While he hasn't been known for professional racing, Brooklyn has shown an interest in cars and motorsports. Not much is detailed about his actual driving history. Brooklyn has had a number of public appearances involving cars, which hints at his familiarity with driving in high-performance environments, but we don't know anything in terms of him having a motorsports background. I believe he's doing something with some kind of hot sauces. Large majority are going to recognize the name Beckham, and they're going to know him as David Beckham's son. Moving on, we've got Sergio Agüero. I am absolutely butchering that last name. I know I am. Correct me in the comments. Sergio is a legendary Argentine footballer, widely regarded as one of the best strikers of his generation. He had a long, successful career with Manchester City, where he became the club's all-time leading goal scorer. Sergio retired from football in December of 2021, and at the age of 33, due to health issues related to his heart. His decision to retire early was a huge shock to fans, given his ability and success on the pitch. However, this is interesting. Sergio has a passion for motorsports. He's been seen attending races and showing support for motorsport events, particularly Formula 1. His love for cars and racing has been public. He also owns an esports racing team called Team Agüero. Sergio's connection to the motorsport world extends to Formula E as well. In 2021, he attended the Formula E race in Berlin. His involvement in the world of racing is more than just a passing hobby. It's something he's actively exploring. He's actually competed in racing competitions, showcasing his skills in sim racing, a bit more of that esports world. His experience with esports racing could make his transition to driving a Formula E car particularly intriguing. And I do agree with that point. Anyone that's got at least some idea to motorsport or just racing in general will have an edge here. Cleo Abram. Cleo's a popular YouTuber and content creator known for her deep dives into technology, science, and the future of innovation. With a substantial following on YouTube and social media, Cleo has a strong influence on her audience, particularly in the realm of tech-savvy and environmentally conscious viewers. And I'm for that. I can get behind that kind of stuff. I've watched people like MKBHD. I think that would be someone comparable. He's more of like a tech reviewer versus like a in-depth breakdown kind of thing, but you get what I'm saying. Is it Lucien or Lucien? I'm butchering this. Lucien? I'm going to assume that's Lucien, right? Lucien Laviscount. Lucien's an English actor, best known for his roles in TV series like Emily in Paris and Death in Paradise. Lucien has a passion for cars. Lucien has shown a personal interest in cars and motorsports. In interviews, he has expressed his enthusiasm for driving, making motorsport a natural area of interest for him. Lucien is known for his sharp sense of style and his role as a fashion icon. His presence in the world of motorsport could bring a cool, fashionable vibe to Formula E. I mean, that's one way to look at it. We see it all the time nowadays with Formula 1. People like obviously Lewis Hamilton arriving to the track in these crazy, very extravagant looking fashion statement pieces. So sure, why not? Let's bring it over to Formula E. We got Emelia Hartford. Now, similar to Sergio, they actually have some kind of motorsport background. Emelia Hartford is a highly skilled driver and content creator known for her involvement in motorsports. She started her career in drag racing before branching out into other areas of motorsport, including performance car builds and racing events. Her hands-on experience with high-performance cars makes her a natural when it comes to exploring the world of Formula E. Absolutely, she's got a background here. As a YouTuber and an influencer, Emelia has a large following, especially among car enthusiasts. Her content revolves around everything from car builds to racing, and her social media presence allows her to engage with a passionate community of motorsport fans. Her opportunity to drive a Formula E car would create exciting content for her fans and help bring attention to the world of electric racing. Absolutely, she perfectly aligns with this concept. You can look at it in two different ways, right? She's already got motorsports fans, so it's likely they could already be aware of Formula E and they might not be completely sold on it. Whereas Brooke and Beckham, their fans aren't going to be motorsport fans and gearheads, so they then open doors to their fans who probably have no clue what Formula E is. And lastly, Vinnie Hacker is a popular social media influencer primarily known for his presence on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. His massive following, especially among younger audiences, has made him a prominent figure in the world of online content creation and digital entertainment. Vinnie has expressed a strong interest in cars, particularly in luxury and performance vehicles. Ooh, I'm right there with you, man. Often posting about car-related topics and showcasing his own personal car collection. His enthusiasm for cars makes him a natural fit to explore the world of motorsport, particularly high-tech, futuristic world of Formula E. Another person aligned with motorsport and cars. Love it. Get him in there. I think everyone will do well, especially because, like it reads in their article, they're going to go through the proper training regimes and they're going to understand what they're really doing. It's not like they're just going to go, hey, turn up on the day, hop in the car, let's go. I don't think that's how it's going to work at all. They're going to have plenty of time to get customized to the cars, the tracks, the operations, the engineers, everything. So it's not just going to be a fish out of water scenario for these guys. They're all going to know what they're doing by the time they get in the car. Out of this in particular, I'm not entirely sold on like the celebrities racing and that being the spectacle that fans will get a lot of value out of. I think it'll end up being this last line that they share, stating that a feature-length documentary will be coming later in 2025. I think that is where this has potential to obviously offer something to fans, especially getting to see like behind the scenes stuff like Drive to Survive, for example, for Formula One. It blew Formula One up so much bigger than it has ever been, and it's done wonders for the sport. So a behind the scenes look is absolutely something that I think more of us would love to see. In particular, like I'd love to see more things like the paddock areas and their hospitality areas of each teams. I think that would be awesome to see, and hopefully that's something that we get to see with these guys, because each of them are going to be paired up with a team. Now we don't know who is getting paired up with what team at this point. That's going to obviously be announced later, but I would love to get a bit more of a behind the scenes look into each team's garage, each team's hospitality area. That kind of thing would be awesome to see. So let me know what you guys think. Do you think this is a good thing for Formula E, or is it just a marketing gimmick that's not really going to do much for them? Obviously, with the quote 300 million followers that these influencers have combined, more eyes are going to be on Formula E, and that's the primary goal here. Get more eyes on Formula E, try to build up what we already have and make it more accessible to new fans. I think it's going to achieve that goal. Whether or not it'll be a quick flash in the pan, they check it out and then they dip out later, or if it's going to create long-term fans, we'll see how we go. Anyway guys, thanks so much for watching. Appreciate all the support we've got in the first video. Here's to more Formula E content.